not Ty Haley or maybe Urban Meyer.
Speaking of Urban Meyer, I love how he transitioned into that. Speaking of, Urban Meyer got suspended 3 games, the first 3 games of the college football regular season, due to hiding information about his assistant coach committing domestic violence. I feel like he should have got maybe a little bit more than 3 games. Because, you hide information. Domestic violence.
Years ago.
Domestic violence from years ago. Just the fact that it's domestic violence, like in sports, like that's like one of the top like things you don't want to do in sports. So he should have got at least 5 games. I feel like
it should be It should be meaningful games. It shouldn't be the first 3 games. They play nobody. They play Oklahoma. They play Oregon State, and they play 2 other bums.
I think you should give them the game. So like that whole situation, you just can't do stuff like that. But you know how the league is. Urban Meyer.
He runs the state of Ohio.
Make it the last 3 games. If it was the last 3 games, it would be way different.
Ohio State coaches, man. Jim Tressel. There's always some stuff going on there.
Always, because Ohio State.
Well, their 3rd game is against TCU in TCU. We're at TCU.
How good are they?
TCU is the 16th ranked team in the country.
Okay.
So that the 3rd game I guess is kind of meaningful depending on where both teams are at when that time comes.
Game?
Oregon State and Rutgers, like
70-0.
What's their last 3 games?
their last 3 games.
I think they played U of M.
Yeah, y'all know, yeah.
So he only got 3 games. A month to read.
You see, if they would have did it for Michigan State, Maryland, and Michigan,
Oh, that's
that would have been way
They're not
different.
going to do that.
That's probably 2 L's at the most. One.
This is off the report of what happened, what they said happened. It said, the investigative report in 2016, AD Gene Smith, who was generally aware of Zach Smith's performance issues during that time, suggested that Coach Meyer replace him. Myers decided not to.
So the coach actually knew he was wrong and told him like, look, if this basically he was telling like if this come out, like I don't even want to be here. So he already was trying to do the right thing.
He was trying to fire him. And then in the investigation, they said Urban Meyer deleted text messages out of his phone and did a whole reset out of his phone. So you think he don't have nothing to hide? And you only give him 3 games. And then you had people outside of Ohio State Stadium cheering them like, oh yeah, this is fake news. Like, it's so hard to be a woman nowadays. And like especially like a woman, if you're dating somebody of power, because it's always like they're gonna believe Urban Meyer and him before they believe the victim at the end of the day. And that's sad. Because that like for her to have been in a relationship that long and this didn't just happen in Ohio State, by the way. This happened in Florida in 2009. It first happened in 2009 and he brought him to Ohio State. He brought him to Ohio because I guess the coach is like the son of the son of like his mentor. Urban Meyer's mentor, that's the guy's son. So that's why he kept him along and kept him on his staff, and he was a great recruiter. But at the end of the day, this dude was beating his wife repeatedly, and you know about it. And your wife knew about it.
It's sad, bro.
Yeah,
Because the thing is, I feel like you were saying with the men in power, when people are in power, specifically men in power, the rest of like the public find these men, these people in power not guilty before the trial even happens. And when they already found not guilty, no matter what comes out, it won't even matter because he's already not guilty in the public eye.
Right.
So that's why these 3 games will mean nothing to Urban Meyer. Because he even apologized after apologizing for it because he didn't even name the chick.
Yeah.
He didn't even say the chick's name.
He didn't even name her. You're right. He didn't even name her. And then they don't even care about what the domestic violence. All they care about, the fans care about, is football game.
Right.
At the end of the day, this is somebody's life. This is somebody's life.
More than sports when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
It's so much deeper.
This is somebody's life, and all y'all care. Y'all out here rallying. I'm a Cowboys fan, but it was disgusting seeing Zeke Elliott's dad out there at a rally supporting Urban Meyer, saying, "Oh, the media's lying, fake news media." he was heading the rally. I'm like, man, what are you doing? You a grown man. And your son got accused of doing the same thing.
Man,
so you might want to chill out.
We're gonna tag him in this video, don't worry. He needs